Gangnam's first lady, the gangster within the subway spirits. Do you mind introducing yourself, man?
Okay. So, hi guys. My first name is Tafadzwa. And then my second name is Yemikani, Mataga. So I'm Tafadzwa, Yemikani, Mataga. I am from Zimbabwe. I was born in Zimbabwe. However, I grew up in South Africa. I think the longest I've been in Zimbabwe was 2 weeks. Yes.
2 weeks.
Yes, 2 weeks. So I've been in South Africa for most of my time. And I came to India in 2022, July, to pursue a bachelor's degree in civil engineering, and that's what I'm currently doing. I said I've been in Zimbabwe 2 weeks, the longest.
So
Maybe. I've been there many times, but not for longer than 2 weeks.
So technically speaking, you're not Zimbabwe.
I am. I was born in Zim.
Okay, all right. So which role are you taking within the subway spirits?
So I'm playing the role of Stella, the white witch from the pagan island. So that's the role that I'm playing.
Your wickedness.
No, I'm not the wickedness, actually. I'm more on I can't really say the good or the bad side, but I balance nature. I bring balance. I'm that bridge between good and bad.
You're the stable environment.
Yes, that's me.
Exactly. All right. So what's your experience with other actors within the subway spirits?
Honestly speaking, I've had different experiences with each and every one of them because each and every one of them are very different. Some have got bubbly personalities. You cannot miss a laugh when they are around you. And then some you have to think twice before you just, speak to them because, but overall it's been a good experience, learning how to interact with different people from different places, just coming together to work on one thing, to build one thing. I think I can say I've had a good experience with each and every one of them.
So
overall,
you can conclude that the subway experience has been a life lesson to you.
Yes, a life lesson. A beginning of new things, learning new things, learning a lot of things, how things are done. Like I learned a lot of things that I've never even known existed when I started here.
So is this like your first movie, or you've been in the industry for some time?
Okay, this is my first movie. And okay, let me not say I've been in the industry, but I've always been a lover for cameras. I love the camera. Doesn't matter what I'm doing behind the camera. I could be modeling, I could be singing, I could be just behind the camera, doing nothing, as long as I'm behind the camera. So this is, however, my first movie. It's the first thing that people are going to see out there. It's the first serious thing that I've worked on. Yeah.
So we can safely say that behind the camera you carry a whole lot of talents / gifts or personalities.
Yes. Yes. That is the perfect way to put it.
So is there any scene that you can say like this scene was really difficult to shoot? Like any scene in particular that you can conclude that it was really difficult to shoot?
Difficult to shoot? Not really, but there is a scene, however, where I had to be performing chakaras there. I had to be doing some sort of a ritual. Witches. You guys know what a witch is. Yeah. So I was stuck in between. Okay, it is a movie, but when or if my parents see this movie, what are they going to think? And they're going to have a problem. And when people out there see it, what are they going to think of me? I remember for some time, my nickname was actually Stella the Witch, even at school. People used to refer to me by that when they saw the whole trailer and everything. So I think I was stuck in between do I really want this type of image for myself in reality? But then I was like, it's a movie. Let's just get on with this. And I was okay with it.
So it's just a life behind the camera.
Yes,
you are not involved in that.
I'm not involved in anything of that sort in reality. It's all for the camera. Like, I know how to be a totally different person. I know how to be what needs to be at that particular time.
And what's the most interesting scene on set?
Okay. I don't know if I'm if I'm allowed to say this. I play 2 different characters on the movie, right? My favorite scene has to be the continental scene. The one where I have my friend, a very close friend of mine, Dr. Patrick, where I play Dr. Linda, and we're in the office, we're discussing things, you know. Those have always been my best scenes, like with my favorite doctor, Dr. Patrick. So yeah, that has to be my favorite, the continental scene.
The continental scene. So was that alcohol that was in that bottle? Because
No.
in Gujarat, we all know that it's a dry state. People are not supposed to be taking alcohol.
No, it was not alcohol. The bottle was an alcohol bottle, but it was empty. So what we did was we went and we purchased apple juice, because apple juice kind of looks like Japanese wine. You know that, right?
Talking from experience.
Oh, please. So yeah, we went and we purchased apple juice, and then we put it in the container that we had, and then we enjoyed it. It was not alcohol. We do not take alcohol on scene, even outside. We don't do that.
So let's say you were to be given alcohol on set. Would you be in a position to do more than what you would do like when you're sober?
I wouldn't take the alcohol in the first place, because obviously when you drink alcohol, you're going to get drunk. And for some people, or for most people, when you're drunk, you're almost dysfunctional. So why would you want to get drunk on set? You're going to mess up the whole set. There are some very talented people who are extra when they are drunk, but it's not all of us, eh?
Should we say you, or you should say I?
Okay, me, Yemikani, I will not be taking alcohol on set.
Because you were saying you as if you were referring to somebody else.
Now I was talking in general, but let's move.
All right. So we have only watched first episode.
Yes.
In which you were playing the role of Dr. Nancy.
Dr. Linda.
Dr. Linda. Sorry,
yes.
Sorry, Dr. Linda. Should we expect more from Dr. Linda in the upcoming scenes or remaining episodes?
Yes. I mean, Dr. Linda is the senior doctor of St. Grace's Hospital, by the way. So you're going to have to see more of Dr. Linda. Dr. Linda is she's a no-nonsense woman. She does not tolerate a lot of things. However, she can be friendly. She is friendly from time to time. She just wants things done properly on time, and then you can be in her good books. There's nothing much.
Okay. Which brings me to the question. Does the character that you are playing in the subway relate to your everyday life?
That's a difficult one. Okay. The character that I play in the subway, okay, let me talk about both of the characters and then try somehow to relate them. The character that I play in the subway as Stella, that is not me. That is not me at all. I'm more of a... Okay, I'm a very simple person. I just don't like being around people. That's my only problem, but I'm a simple person. I'm not that easy to get through to, but once you are in my circle, I think we can get along just fine. So that's me. I don't do any chakaras or any sort of witchcraft in reality. And then the Dr. Linda part, I think the reason why playing Dr. Linda was much more easier for me to play than Stella was because Dr. Linda's character is sort of my original character in reality. You know, I just want things done properly. Once they're done properly, there's nothing more for me to say. It's done. Everything should just be professional. You keep things professional. You stay in your lane, I stay in my lane. That's it. The Subway Spirits.
What it is all about.
It's fantasy, right? It's fantasy. It's more of we're giving you what you experience on a day-to-day, in reality, in the real world, right? And then we give you a glimpse of, or rather, we create a certain imagination for you to understand what happens outside the real world. You get the sense? So it's more like we want to take you on this thrilling journey, something that you won't see on a day-to-day basis, but something when you watch, you'll be like, oh my goodness, so is this what really happens? Because that's what the Subway is all about. That's what the Dark Tower is about. That's what the Pagan Island is about. It's all about fantasy. It's all about bringing to you our imagination. Yes.
I think we are really done with questions relating to the Subway Spirit.
Oh my goodness.
The world out there, I would refer it as the world out there.
Okay.
You know, when the world is watching you on TV, they are seeing you in all that makeup, all that clothing. Obviously,
whoa, have you seen me in makeup before?
Well, they don't know that you're not putting makeup.
They do.
They do. Okay.
My face literally does not change.
All right. So they would really want to know more about yourself. Yes, you've introduced yourself, but then there is certain information that...
Like what?
Personal information.
Like what?
Like what? Are you engaged? Are you married? Are you in a situationship or a relationship? Yeah, you really have to clear your throat.
Okay. Okay, firstly, I am not engaged. I am not married. Relationship-wise.
Because out there might be potential investors, people who invest.
You see, that's what I don't want. You see, that's what I don't want. Those potential investors is what I don't want. But okay, I'll explain to you.
Are you open for business?
No. Okay, I'm currently not in a relationship.
Okay.
I just have this person whom I'm looking to build something with that I could put. We're not in a solid relationship. My friends don't even know the guy yet. You get the sense? So it's something that the reason why it's not known is because the last relationship I had, I was so excited about it, and I'm telling my friends, like, guys, my boyfriend. Yeah, and then we fumbled each other. So I was trying to do things differently. So right now, I'm not single.
Or you were victimized in your previous relationship.
What are you? Yes.
I'm still explaining. I am in guys, there are stages, and either there's talking stages, there's courtship, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm dating.
Okay, I'm dating.
You're just pushing time.
No, I'm not pushing time.
No,
It's still new, so I don't want to publish it yet, right? So I'm just working on it to see if it's something that could be solid. Once I'm certain, yes, dating stage. So once I'm certain that this could actually work out, I think I'll even bring him here. Woo!
I will be happy to see him within this.
Yo, guys!
All right. So thank you so much for your time. We really enjoyed having you on this podcast. We hope to see more of you in the Subway space.
Yeah, you're gonna see me a lot. Mm-hmm.